for your distraction. A little disclaimer, if we sound kind of echoey, Adam, you look disgusted. We're having some technical difficulties again. But what's going on here?
I assumed that all my technical problems would be done with at the end of the semester. I wouldn't have to deal with bullshit, but apparently, like, weekend one, when we were supposed to record, my computer's like, nah, we don't need to connect your microphones. We don't need to use your shit. So
that's okay. We're gonna make it work.
Oh, sorry.
That's good. We are joined by Laura and G again, regular guests. Welcome back, guys.
Hello.
welcome. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm great. I'm relaxed. I'm chill. I'm ready to be done.
He's got his trail mix.
I got trail mix. I got trail mix and rum. Right?
Hey,
wonderful combination.
Can't go wrong.
What are we drinking? What are we drinking tonight?
Drinking the Kraken.
We're drinking Kraken. Kraken spiced rum. The commercial for the Kraken, you guys ever see it with the pirate?
No.
It's very old Greggy.
Yes.
I think you guys have noticed that.
Yes.
It's a great commercial. Try and post it. Just kill it.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish it.
I'm not gonna kill it. Are you insane?
Yes. Yes, I know. How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming on, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. You guys ready for Christmas? Or the holidays, I should say.
I'm almost ready. I've still got a few more gifts to buy, but mostly ready. Yeah.
Yeah, this is about as good as it gets.
Good. Yeah.
I'll be in Texas this year.
Hey.
That translates to G saying, "Bah humbug."
The Lone Star State, hey?
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. Thank you, guys. That worked out well. Wasn't sure how I was gonna go.
I got you. I'm not ready for Christmas.
Shades of Pee-wee's Big Adventure there.
I'm not ready for Christmas at all. I got a few things, but I'm like so last minute right now. I'm like
I'm always
last minute. I'm last minute Larry. Like I'm just.
I think a lot of people are.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
You're always ready. You're like a Christmas guy.
I
Yeah.
love Christmas.
You like Christmas.
I love the holidays, especially with my little kids. Man, it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fun seeing kids on Christmas morning. It takes me back to like Christmas morning as a kid when it was like the greatest fucking feeling ever. Yeah.
I got a question for you, sir.
Sure.
So, I just got an Echo Dot. I actually got everybody in the family Echo Dot because Cyber Monday, they were all on sale for like more than half off or something like that.
Okay.
So I got myself, my mother, and my sister an Echo Dot. And my sister set hers up. My mom set hers up. I haven't had time to set mine up, so hopefully this week I'm going to set mine up. You've had an Echo Dot for like a while now.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Is there any like fun things that you don't normally see in the instructions that you can do with the Amazon Echo? Can I ask Alexa anything funny or some nifty things or are there like games to play on there? Like what?
So my thing is I take advantage of the music. Because I'm weird this way, and I know Laura can relate to me. I'll just be sitting on the couch or whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck was that LFO song from 1998?
Yes.
I'll be like, hey Alexa, what was that LFO song from 1998? And she'll fucking know it.
Nice.
So I'm like, play that shit right now. Like, I love the music aspect of it. The music aspect of it is great.
We're like living Star Trek with the
Yeah,
computer.
I remember back when you have to like, I would call Laura. And I'd be like, Laura, what's that LFO song from
on the house phone.
Yeah.
On the house phone.
Right. Hi, is Laura home? Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
Back when we called hashtag the pound key.
Yeah, exactly.
I toyed with the idea because it was on sale too. I toyed with the idea of getting one of those Vector robots, the Cosmo. You said this commercials like it's like that goofy little robot with the weird face, and it's basically an Echo that can move.
Yeah.
Essentially, I like toyed the idea because I'm like, that looks really fucking cool. That looks really cool right there. But I didn't. It's expensive. It's not cheap at all.
There's this sound bar that I really want. I'm a big fan of the sound bars.
Yeah.
There's one that has Alexa in it.
Which one? Is it an LG?
See, you're putting me on the spot here. I want to say it's a Sony, but
Okay.
that doesn't make sense. Why would they have? I guess they could have Amazon on it. Anyway, regardless, I don't know. I didn't do too much research on it. just saw it briefly. I thought that would be cool, especially with my utilization of the music.
Mhm.
That would just like boom, boom, pound my house together. So yeah, well, hey, Merry Christmas to you. Bought yourself a Christmas
and I just
gift.
gotta finish buying the other Christmas gifts. So
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed.
Why are you
I'm a little
disappointed?
Why is
disappointed
that?
this past week. There was some news about one of my most favorite people in all of entertainment.
One of your
to
heroes?
exist. Somebody who was like, I would love to meet this guy. And I don't really give a shit about meeting celebrities normally because I'm like, who gives a fuck? But like fun celebrities, I'm like, I want to meet that person. So like, I got a list. It's like Kevin Smith, Bill Nye, all that kind of shit. Like this person, there's a new story that came out. Neil deGrasse Tyson was #MeToo.
So it's hashtag me too. I just said earlier we called hashtag the pound. Can you imagine if we?
Pound me too.
Yeah. That's inappropriate. So it is. Pound me too. Okay. That was a little sidebar there. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah, there was like 3 stories that came out. One of them was like an actual allegation of rape. There was one story that's an actual allegation of rape, and this happened like in the 80s or some shit like that when he was in college.
Okay.
And he's apparently this girl said that she was hanging out with Neil deGrasse Tyson and she blacked out and doesn't remember anything from the night, and like woke up the next day somewhere else.
You know what
So-
that means? He's qualified to be on the Supreme Court now.
But like, so that's like her. Basically, she says that he drugged her and raped her, essentially.
If she blacked out, obviously she was raped.
Yeah, I know, right?
Obviously.
So that's the first one. There's another allegation came out. This one could be a bit iffy. I don't know. It's not like any type of actual sexual misconduct, but it was more creepiness, I guess, is what it is. He was at this party and he saw like this tattoo of like the solar system on this woman that he was like standing near or was talking to or something like that. And I guess he stared a little too long at the tattoo because it was like on her arm or something like that. Because he was looking for
Pluto's not a planet anymore.
Yeah,
Keep looking. He was looking for Uranus.
It was a little too high for that. But yeah, I guess she was like, yeah, he just gave me his word. He just kept staring at me. His response to that was, oh, I was looking because I was curious to see whenever people get like tattoos in solar system or do something with solar system, I'm curious if they include like Pluto because that's not a planet anymore.
It was about Pluto.
Can I fact check you?
Go ahead.
Maybe. So in his quote, this is him quoting, he actually did touch her. Like she was wearing a dress and the top of the sleeve was covering where Pluto would have been.
Oh.
So he moved the sleeve up a little bit. She perceived it as him groping her, apparently.
Well, when a strange man touches you, like,
Yeah.
I guess what are you supposed to
How long
think?
was this
Right.
recently, or was this a long time ago?
2009.
Yeah, it was like in the early.
It was
Okay,
like
that's
9 years
almost
ago.
a
Yeah.
decade ago.
With all due respect, though, if you're gonna get the tattoo of the solar system on your body
You have
and you're
to.
showing it off somewhere where Neil deGrasse Tyson is,
Right.
that's like throwing a steak to an angry guard dog and telling it not to eat it.
The other allegation was, I think it's the most recent one, and it had to do with when he was recording Cosmos. And I don't know if it's back when he was first recording it or if they're doing a new season, because I don't know how recent this allegation is.
It was summer of 2018.
Okay, so then they're doing another
Yes.
season of Cosmos,
Yeah.
and so it was this. He had an assistant, I think it was,
Yes.
who was like working with him, obviously, as assistants do to celebrities, basically handle their everyday lives, and they hang out with him all the time because who knows when he'll need something. And apparently, Laura, I don't know if you have the story right in front of you.
I do.
From what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, basically, the thing that weirded her out the most was he invited her to his house one night for like wine and cheese or something like that.
Yes.
And when he like was hanging out with her, he was wearing like sweatpants and like a cut-off shirt or something like that, or a t-shirt or something. And like the way he was acting, I guess, like kind of creeped her out and stuff. And what was it? You have the story.
Yes. basically, they became really good friends over the time that they were filming the show together.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the season, I don't know.
Like it was like a wrap.
It was a
like,
wrap.
It was like a wrap. We're about done.
We're about done. And he mentioned to her, he was like, by the way, a bunch of the other crew, they're all going to get together at such and such a place, and you're welcome to go if you want, but I'd really like to continue these conversations that we've been having without the added, pressure of having to do work. So he invited her over, and she came over. She stayed the whole time for 2 hours, I think it was, and all they did was talk. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, and
she got like a really weird vibe because she's like, it's kind of weird, you're inviting me over for, wine and cheese, and I'm by myself over here, and blah blah. And I guess like there was he showed her like this weird Native American handshake.
Yeah,
that's apparently like, I don't know, I guess a little weird.
You like rub the way he put it. You use your thumb to feel for their pulse. I don't know.
It has to do with feeling like the vibes of the other person's soul or some shit. And like that.
It sounds a little strange, but like at any moment, she could have said, "Hey man, this is a little weird."
Yeah. And I guess she's like a big hugger too. Like she's the kind of person like hugs when she greets.
Yeah.
And he made a comment apparently on more than one occasion, and I guess this night he also made the same comment when they were about to leave. She was about to leave or something. Like
he said, "Baby, it's cold outside."
Say, what's in this drink?
He put his arms on, or his hands on her shoulders, and made the comment of like, if I hug you, I might just want more.
Yes.
And when he heard that, like his response to it was, yeah, I said that, but like I didn't mean it. If I had known she was going to take it as a way of like me trying to be like sexually interested and creepy, then I probably wouldn't have said that, obviously. But like he said, his intent was to express restraint by gender infection. Like he said, he basically said is like, if I hug you, I might just want more, so I'm not going to hug you.
Right.
Like he said that was his intent.
Right.
But apparently it came off creepy or something. So she like quit after that. Didn't even finish out the rest of the season.
Right. The day after, she called a meeting in his office, and explained. She said, last night really kind of creeped me out. I don't think I can work with you anymore. And he apologized, and she accepted the apology. And as a final gesture, this is his quote, she offered a hug, which he accepted. And apparently, we may have read 2 separate articles, but
there's a bunch of articles out there. So.
But this is his explanation that he put on Facebook. He never actually hugged her. He always went to have a handshake. He always wanted a handshake. And the only time he hugged her was after that meeting when she was like, "Listen, you're a creeper."
Yeah.
And she offered him a hug, and he accepted it. That was the only time, according to this. But,
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Scott?
Oh, yeah, I'm going first?
Yeah, sure, go first. Like, what do you think?
So, I'm a big fan. But this is bad. It's creepy. I mean, it's no good. He's not denying it. He's not doing what most people do. They come out and then deny it. He's kind of making excuses, I guess, saying that it was innocent and this and that.
Wait,
but it comes off creepy.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, like his entire explanation for everything was like, if I had known that that's how they were taking it, I would have immediately apologized. And like his response to the whole thing was, I'm going to have to look inside myself, and I'm going to have to, like, or something like that. Like, I'm basically going to have to watch how I act in the future, because I didn't know it was giving off creepy vibes.
Yeah, so be conscious of what he's doing.
Yeah, be conscious of what I'm doing and try and act better in the future.
And how it could be.
I think it's very poor judgment on him. I think he should have acted much more professionally.
For sure.
If you I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, no.
Like if you ever hear this dude talk at all, like on any podcast or like any interview or something like that, he kind of acts very eccentric.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very he gets excited a lot. Like he's a man who loves his profession. He gets,
right.
Like he gets rock hard for his profession. He gets really excited a lot. So.
Yeah.
He gets rock hard for his profession. He gets really excited a lot. So. He gets rock hard for his profession. He gets really excited a lot. So. He gets really excited a lot. So. He gets rock hard for his profession. He gets really excited a lot. So.
That's not all he gets rock hard for, apparently. But I want to know, we have 2 female guests. We're guys. We could talk about it all day, but I want to hear it from the female perspective.
We don't often have too many women.
Like this, just you guys, really. So, but this is just the whole Me Too movement and everything that's going on. It's so rampant. And I can say, speaking, the place I manage is a public place where we have customers come in, and I'm the only guy that works there. The other 3, 4, 5 employees we have are all young, pretty girls. And it's in a downtown area, and people come in, and I hear it daily, and I'm like, they just get harassed. Guys will say things, men will say things. It's disgusting. And the one time a guy made comments, and I had to speak up and say something. This is a regular customer, comes in a lot. A little bit goofy. I guess the word eccentric could be used for him too. But he made the comment of the shirt that one of the girls was wearing. He's like, that's a nice low-cut shirt. That's what he said to her. And she just kind of laughed it off and smiled. And I said, change his name. I'll say, Jim, you don't talk that way to people.
Yeah.
I said that to him right there.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, you're right. I apologize. And that was that. And he left. He's probably really embarrassed that I called him out for it.
Right.
And I was there, I'm like, I'm sorry for guys. I said, I'm just going to apologize for him. And she's like, honestly, it happens all the fucking time. She goes, I'm so used to it. It's normal.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, because it doesn't happen to us all the time.
I mean, this might be a guy, for me, this might be a guy thing. But as a guy talking about this, I have the attitude of, I wish someone would talk about me a little bit like that. Like, I really wish women would come up to me and be like, hey, nice bulge. And I'd be like, yeah.
If only you wore sweatpants in public, Adam.
Yeah, exactly. So
start talking about science, and all of a sudden,
yeah. Obviously,
sweatpants leave nothing to the imagination.
Obviously, not every guy's like that. And obviously, that's more of a guy thing, I guess. Maybe it's because it doesn't happen to us all the time. But like, when you watch sitcoms or something like that, and you just hear about like, oh, every time I go to the bar, I can't just get any peace and quiet, and you hang out with my girls, guys always come up to me and stuff like that. I'm like, I wish ladies would come up to me. I wish the ladies would come up to me, when I'm at the bar, It'd make, a little tit for tat, so to speak. So
let's hear from the women we have on the show, our friends. What's it like?
Well, do you want to go first?
No.
I don't know. So,
what are your feelings on the whole thing?
Okay, my feelings on the Me Too movement in general.
Sure.
Okay, so I feel that it's needed, and I'm happy that things are finally coming to light. That people are now having an understanding of what it's like for women. Like, how do I even want to say this? I don't even know how I want to say this. But it's important. It's important that the Me Too movement is happening, and I'm glad it's happening. I do feel it can get a little over... I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for here? It can get a little out of proportion sometimes. Like when I was reading... Out of hand. So, like, when I was reading about the Neil deGrasse Tyson thing, like, he was explaining how nowadays, when somebody's accused, it's like they're automatically guilty in the court of public opinion. And I do see that happening. And I don't feel that's right. I think it's our reaction nowadays with social media. That's just what happens nowadays. But I do feel like, both sides need to be heard, because, like, what if Neil deGrasse, like,
Degrassi, as we call him.
Degrassi.
what if? Oh my god, I love Degrassi.
That was my show,
Oh my god.
man. That was my show.
I was more of a Next Generation guy.
I did like the Next Generation.
Yeah.
But, like...
I know, I'll get shot for saying that.
But, like, so, like, what if he really, truly was just, like, it was all innocent? And in his mind, like, he's a strange man. He gets excited about things. what if he is like just socially awkward? Like, and now what he did, like, it was definitely a creepy vibe when I was reading it. But like, not everybody is socially.
What you're saying is there are creepers out there, but doesn't necessarily mean they're like.
It doesn't mean they're gonna go and
sexual
rape you.
deviants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like, maybe he doesn't know that this is not acceptable. Like, this is not how you approach a woman. You don't go and run your hand up her arm to check out a tattoo. Like, he maybe, I mean, he should know. You would think he would, but he might not. So, like, in instances like that, I think it's very important for women to start using their voices and be like, hey, man, that's not cool. Like, because specifically in the case where, the 2009 one, where he ran his,
touched the woman's arm.
He touched the woman's arm, and then out of nowhere she comes up with this allegation, and she's like, he sexually assaulted me, or whatever it was that, like, okay, did you say something then? Did you stop him then and be like, excuse me, I don't appreciate you touching my arm? Like, that is an option. And I'm not saying, I don't know, how do I want to put this, G?
It's hard because, I mean, yes, you should say something then and not, 10 years later.
Right.
Because then it makes your story really not.
But at the same time, you go through something terrible.
You could be scared.
You could be scared to have somebody in power.
That's why it's hard.
That's
why it's hard.
How do Okay, but in that that specific instance, like, he was in a public place, like, I believe it was at they were having their pictures taken or something, there was press there all around, like, he's not gonna go and, like, get violent, like, he's not gonna, I don't know. In that specific instance, she should have said, can you please stop? Like, I don't really feel like, I don't know. I wasn't her. I wasn't in that. Now,
what's really funny, I'm sorry, because I just thought of this. What's really funny is there's part of me, there's that weird, like, 5% part of my brain that's like, what if this is like the Key and Peele skit with Neil deGrasse Tyson? You remember the Key and Peele skit?
I've seen that.
I'm gonna go fuck Bill Nye.
Oh my
that one?
Yes. Basically, Keegan-Michael Key was playing Neil deGrasse Tyson's wife, and Jordan Peele was playing Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay.
And Keegan would come in as his wife and, like, come in with, like, some kind of relationship problem, like, Neil, now I done told you that we gotta go to, this dinner or whatever, or this party or something like that. And you're sitting there laying in bed, not getting ready and stuff like that.
Is he married?
Neil deGrasse Tyson? I think he is.
Yeah, I think
so. And then Jordan Peele as Neil deGrasse Tyson would get up and do, like, one of his, like, if you ever watch Cosmos, he would do, like, one of those kind of, like, intellectual, educational, like, explanations of something.
Yeah.
So, like, he would walk away from his wife and face an invisible camera that she couldn't see, and just start narrating, like, the reasons, like, for, like, the universe and everything like that, and, like, the reason why, like, this and that, everything like that. And it was just fucking hilarious. So I feel like there's part of me that's like, what if he's just doing that right now? What if he saw the skit and he's like, I'm gonna do that? I'll have to show you the skit. It's fucking hilarious. If you've never seen it, look it up. It's hard to find sometimes.
But do you get where I'm?
I get what you're getting at.
Like, and I totally understand that there are situations where the man is in a position of power, and, like, it is hard to say no. But, like, I don't know. So often I feel like the girl at your store, like, I don't really think she was in a position where he would have retaliated against, like, if she would have said, I don't appreciate you saying that to me. Like, it's become so common that, what I'm trying to say is, it's become so common for women, like, to just accept that guys come up and say weird shit to us. Like, it should be okay for us to be like, listen, I'm not comfortable with you doing this. Please stop. Am I
understand you're saying society has not dictated yet that it's okay for women to say, hey, asshole, shut the fuck up.
It should be okay.
Well,
it's sorry. Getting there, but...
And that's why I think that the Me Too movement is important, because it's, I don't know.
You were gonna say
I
something?
honestly don't know what I want to
Well,
say.
I think like the girl from Cravings, like, 'cause I've worked in retail for a long time, and like, we're taught like, well, you can't. The customer's always right. Don't get into it with a customer. Yada 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 yada.
The customer's always an asshole.
Well,
Yeah, they really
I mean,
are.
and sometimes that doesn't matter because, like, maybe not so much Cravings, but if you work for like a big corporate chain like Walgreens or something like that, like you can't say shit to customers.
This
like
job would
that.
be great if it
I
wasn't
was
for all the
thinking
fucking customers.
I was thinking
Yeah, but I mean, like you can't, like, or at least we're made to believe that we can't do that. So as Laura says, like, yes, in a perfect world, we should be able to say something like, I really don't appreciate that, and it should be perfectly fine. But it isn't always.
But like, and you don't have to be rude about it. You could just be
No.
like, "Hey, man, stop!" Like it just, I don't know.
Yeah, in a perfect world.
In a
Yes.
perfect world.
I mean, that's the goal. Like
That's the
that's
goal.
that's
But
what we
my-
want women to be able to do, but they don't feel like they could do that because of how.
But see, I don't feel like I would just be like, "Look, dude, you're giving me the creeps. Get the fuck away from me." And that's it. Like, I feel like more women just need to.
I agree with you. I think the Me Too movement is important, and I think it is a stepping stone towards the right direction. I do think that there is a subset of people that take advantage of it.
Yeah, and that's
A small
Yeah,
percentage
there's
of people that do
there's
take
that
advantage of it.
side of it too.
There's two problems. One is a minor problem. There's a small subset of people that take advantage of it. I'm sure the number's minor for how many people actually take advantage of it. Number two, the second problem I have with it is, and it's more of a social media problem and a America problem than it is like the Me Too movement itself. It's when somebody gets Me Too'd, and you mentioned before, like, something that instantaneously the guy is like,
guilty.
Yeah,
He's-
they're
he's
done.
guilty.
It's like they're
You
done.
said the court of public opinion. They're,
Yeah.
they're guilty.
Yes.
Yeah, like
despite the fact that in our justice system it's innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
Like, it's not the guy's job. Like I'm sorry. Like even when we're going, I understand like the women are the victims, but unfortunately, like the way our laws work, it's not the person who's being prosecuted's job to prove their innocence.
Right.
It's your job to prove their guilt.
There you go.
Right.
It's one of those things.
So, now that we're talking about that, and I'm hearing these instances that are given by example in the Neil deGrasse Tyson case, and you and I have talked about this, Adam, off the air. And I've told this story, I think at least twice on the air before, but now that I'm hearing these, I got Me Too'd. The Charles story.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with the Charles story?
I do not know.
No.
Well, I've told it on the air before, so if you've heard this, bear with me. But it's
Okay.
worth telling again, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Scott almost got kebab.
here's what happened. So graduated high
Spit
school.
roast.
Graduated high school, small little town right here where we're all from. I moved to Knoxville, Tennessee, big town. I worked there. I was going to school. I was living with family. I got a job at a restaurant. I am 19 years old, working at a bar. There's this gentleman. His name's Charles. He's a bartender.
Mhm.
Let me describe him. 6'4", 250 pounds of pure muscle, black guy with dreadlocks.
Okay.
Funny as hell.
Okay.
I really liked him.
Yeah.
He was hilarious. He used to tell me stories because he knew I was a hockey fan.
Mhm.
He's a black guy who loves hockey. Wow, that's great.
It's like a unicorn.
Yeah, right? so he's like, oh, we'll go to a Nashville Predators game and pick up chicks. I'm like, that sounds great. Dude, you're probably rolling in women. Like that's great. So, good guy. We're all going to a party one night. All the servers, and we're going to a bowling alley that has a bar. I was 19.
Mhm.
Wasn't old enough to drink. So it kind of was a bummer for me. So Charles tells me, hey, I live near that bowling alley. Why don't you drive to my house, pregame at my house, so then when you go to the bowling alley, you won't be bored, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a great idea. So he gave me his address, and this is 2004, so I MapQuested it. I drove there through the ghetto, through like the worst possible part of a big city.
Yeah.
I get to his apartment, I go in. He's a bartender for his career. He's mixing me crazy drinks. God only knows what. Like, I trusted him. He went to I'm not well. Like, I don't
Oh,
know what
Jesus.
was in those drinks.
So I was
Yeah.
like, what are you putting in those drinks? Have you heard of a Quaalude?
I just
What's that?
I just trusted him.
You'll like it. Trust
So
me.
we get in the car. Obviously, I wasn't driving. I'm in
Right.
his car, driving to the bowling alley. As I'm like, the world is spinning, he puts his hand on my knee and he says, Scott, I'm bisexual and I like you.
Oh shit!
How does that make you feel? And I'm like, I don't know. I can drink. Something was not right.
Right.
To this day, I still don't know what happened. But I'm like, okay, this is happening. I'm from a tiny little conservative town. I've never lived like this. And I just tell him, what come out of my mouth is, I'm completely straight. Is what I said. He's like, oh, you've never been curious? As his thumb starts to circle on my knee.
Oh my.
And I'm just freaking out. I'm freaking out. This is like, thank God he lived close to the bowling alley. We get to the bowling alley and I hightail it inside. Now there was 2 other kids who were going to school at University of Tennessee. They were from Pittsburgh. They were from Seneca Valley.
Yeah.
So I made real good friends with them. They're sitting over there in the corner having drinks. They were already like 21. So I go over and talk to them. I'm like, you guys aren't going to believe what happened. And I'm just like, did you know? I told them the whole story. I'm like, did you know that about him? They're like, yeah, we did. But everybody knew.
Oh my god.
We thought you were like cool with it or whatever. And I'm like, no. So then I like avoided him all night. I'm still feeling shitty at this point.
Oh my god.
Like out of control, like not bad.
Yeah.
My car's at his house.
Oh
Oh, shoot.
I have to ride back with him to get my car.
Yeah.
I do. I get in the car with him. And it's so awkward. It's so unbelievably awkward. And we're driving there. He's like, you know, if you're not okay to drive, you can stay at my house. I'm like, nope, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good. We get back. I get to my car. And I'm not one to drink and drive. But I was like, holy shit. I drunk drive my ass all the way home.
Oh my god.
And lived to tell this story. But at that time, I was like, oh, that was a learning experience for some green on the nose kid, you know.
Right.
Now looking back on it, I got the fuck me toot out of me.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know if it was just really strong drinks or he did put something in. I'll never know.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was able to make advances on me like that in the state that I was in,
Yeah.
regardless of what my gender is, that's a me too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that would have happened to a woman, they would have been doing what they're happening to Neil deGrasse Tyson right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's my Charles story.
I feel like if I ever get in a position where I can give young people advice or anything, that's gonna be like number 3 on like my advice
Charles.
list. If anybody ever gets, you know, just prepare yourself. Someday you might get solicited by somebody who's not, or the opposite of the sex that you're attracted to. Guys, if you're straight and you like women and some guy comes up and tries to solicit sex from you, you need to be prepared for how you're going to respond to that situation, guys. And trust me, like, you guys are graduating high school, you got to be prepared for the real world. So this could happen.
I mean, I feel like if I was ever going to experiment, I wasn't going to go right over Niagara Falls the first shot. And then,
That's.
So I just recently watched the Friday trilogy because
oh, great. Oh, so great.
When you told the story, now I can never get this image out of my head. If you
You
play
picturing Debo or Damon?
Dave.
Is that Terry Crews?
Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mu-
Terry Crews with dreads.
Oh
is
my
who
God.
and you are you're Money Mike in that situation. Scott,
Yes, sir.
what do you anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring
We're
up? I
watching
know
some
you've got
TV
some. I think you got
shows.
some topics.
We watching some TV shows, Adam. You're done with school. Adam doesn't need to talk about school. Ba-dum-bum, because you are done.
For a month, yes.
Done for a month.
For a month, I'm done.
So you said your goal was while you're off school is to catch up on some television.
I got tons of shit I got to catch up
What are you
on.
catching up on?
I watched today. I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh,
I finally watched
okay.
that. Didn't get a chance to watch it. Entertaining. I don't think I'll ever watch it again. It's not because it was bad. I think it's like one of those Marvel movies, like a one-off. Like you watch it once and you're kind of done. So it was good, but
Okay, cool.
Deadpool 2 is next on my list.
You haven't watched it yet?
The second one, no, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't got a chance, so this week I'm
It's so
probably
good.
gonna rent it on Amazon and
I have it if you want to borrow it.
You can do that.
yeah, I can do that. No, I didn't mean like that. Like, yeah. Deadpool 2. Did you see the trailer for Once Upon a Deadpool?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Once Upon a Deadpool is this thing that they did where basically they made a PG-13 version of Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
heard about it, but yeah, go ahead.
So they censored out like basically all the swear words and like took out cuts of like, you know, dismemberment and gore and shit like that you can't see in
The whole
a
movie.
PG-13 movie. But they added 20 minutes, like something like 20 minutes to 30 minutes to the movie where it's basically Deadpool 2 as a Princess Bride. So Deadpool is narrating Deadpool 2 to Fred Savage. Like he kidnaps Fred Savage, puts him in a bed in a bedroom that looks very similar to the Princess Bride bedroom,
Nice.
and he like has him trapped in this bed. Like he's duct taped down to this bed. And go watch the trailers. There's like 2 or 3 trailers out right now. Like Fred Savage and Deadpool do like this banter through like some of the trailers, and it's really fucking hilarious.
I need to see this.
But yeah, Deadpool 2 is like on my list of things that I'm gonna watch probably not tomorrow, probably this week, I imagine. There's a show that I think you would like.
Okay.
I don't know if you've watched it yet or not because we haven't talked in a while. Have you seen the show Happy?
I have not.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm familiar
Go
with
ahead
it.
and
Okay.
tell me.
Basically, it's this show. Scott, I briefly told you about it. You said it was based on like a comic book. Basically, this ex-cop has to like save this little girl who is kidnapped, but he's being led by the little girl's imaginary friend, who is a blue cartoon unicorn that can fly, voiced by Patton Oswalt.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So,
I
and
could get into that.
and the cop is basically like ex-cop is basically like a rough, you know, hard drinking, cussing, killing kind of cop. Like it's a violent TV show, like lots of gore and shit.
I like that.
But
I like it already.
it's I can't. Do you remember the guy that plays a cop? He played in Law and Order SVU. I can't remember his name. Shit.
The guy that
Christopher Maloney.
Yeah.
Christopher Maloney. Yeah. Okay.
Or Maroney,
He's the one.
whatever.
He's the one that
Maloney.
plays the ex-cop in this show. I watched season 1 of that this past week. It was pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie, it was a really, really good.
It's on Netflix, you said?
It's on Netflix now, the first
The
season.
first, okay.
So I watched.
I will add that to my list as we speak.
I watched that, and then I watched a couple episodes of The Last Kingdom, which I've talked about before in the show. It's basically like Game of Thronesy without like all the sex, kind of.
Okay.
I guess you could describe it like that. But today I watched episode 1 of Jack Ryan. I don't know if you guys heard this, the Amazon series.
With John Krasinski?
Yeah, John Krasinski plays Jack Ryan in this series. Episode 1 was pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie.
This one?
Yeah, that's that one. That's happening.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been like busting ass trying to play catch up because I only have like a month basically to like play catch up on so many TV shows and
Yeah.
movies and shit like that.
You need to add Haunting and Hill House.
I
that.
I saw that on the trending list on Netflix, and I'm gonna watch that probably eventually. I have
It's
so many things ahead of that right now.
very, very good, but it is definitely a slow burner. You have to have patience
Ooh.
with it. It's not one of those ones that's like action first episode and you know everything that's gonna happen. You have to like.
This is the thing now that I do that will dictate whether I'm actually gonna watch shows. How many episodes are season 1?
I want to say 13.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not a bad.
It
It
is on the high end, but it's not terrible considering you've got a lot of shows that are like 24 episodes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do those shows anymore.
Haunting of Hill House. 10 episodes.
That's even better.
10 episodes.
That's
doable. That's very
doable.
doable. Very doable.
Yeah.
Scott, you been watching anything?
Well, I think I mentioned this on the show before, but I did a thing. Adam. Your fault. I blame you. But I got started on something, guys. Never watched. This is a show that's in my wheelhouse. Don't know why I never started it. I think it's because it's been on for 60 years. But I started watching Doctor Who.
I want to start watching that, but
It's a Pandora's box, okay?
I've been
It truly
told.
is. They started in 1962, and it's still going on today.
Look.
How many different Doctor Who's have there been?
Look.
How many? That's a good
Like
question.
37 of them?
No, not that many.
They're on like what
15,
13, 14,
13?
something like that.
Wow.
They're on Doctor like 13 or 14.
the 14th, I think.
Is it? Well, you've been watching the new season. I haven't had a chance
I've
to
watched
watch
the new
it,
season.
So,
Now,
for those of you that are like freaking out whenever Scott says, "Oh, back in like the early '60s and everything like that,"
Yes.
you don't gotta watch the old Doctor.
yes.
You don't have to watch them.
I found a Whovian on Reddit, and he said
They're not hard to find.
basically it said, all right, if you want to start and you want to get caught up, you don't need to watch 60 years worth of television programming. But this is what you need to do. And he like spelled it out for you in like 35 episodes. He's like season whatever this year, this episode, and like which ones are pertinent to the story, the overarching story. Because there's a lot of, it's very X-Files-y.
Yeah.
If you guys watched X-Files,
Yeah, I did.
there's a whole story going on that spans the entire series, the whole alien thing.
Right.
But meanwhile, there's those in the middle of the season
Intermediate.
episodes, intermediate season, that has a start and a finish, and they're fun, and they have nothing to do with the whole story.
Yeah.
That's exactly how Doctor Who is. There's episodes that are important to know the whole thing, and there's ones that have a start and a finish, and it is what it is. I like that. I do. I like that. So basically, this guy says there's a bunch you don't need to know. So watch these ones. And it was like 37 episodes. So I've been tackling that like a mad person.
Let me tell you too. When this first started, I was getting text message out my ass like, "Holy shit!
It's really good.
I just watched
Really
this
good.
episode. Why didn't know this? Explain this to me." And I'm
So
like,
you're
I'm all caught up with everything except for the newest season.
including the 60s.
A lot of the older
Oh
ones.
no! I didn't watch
Oh,
the
okay.
old ones. No, I didn't
None
watch
of
the
them?
old- No,
Okay.
to know things from like back then, I'd like Wikipedia.
Okay.
So, like if there was a reference to something back in the 60s, I was like, I'm not gonna search and try and find that episode.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna Wikipedia.
Right.
There you go.
So, but the newest seasons, I'm all caught up except for the female Doctor.
Okay.
She's great, by the way.
She looks right. I didn't mean it like that. So.
No, but it's okay. She does. But it's still him. But her.
But
they
then-
don't have
well,
a gender.
alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't they genderless then, since they can
They're
generate to a male?
They're
and female?
genderless, yes.
Thing is, there've been
Time Lords are genderless.
there have been references in the show whenever the Doctor regenerates, and he makes references to being like, I still have 2 legs, I still have like
Yes.
2 arms and eyes, stuff like that. So
No,
it's like,
I
like,
can work with this.
so it's like you never see a Time Lord that is a different species that looks like a human, and yet apparently it's possible. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? But either of you watch Doctor Who? Anything?
I never
any of
I
it?
have not.
I want to, though.
I've been wanting to, but it's overwhelming because I know there's like 8 bajillion seasons, and I don't know what to watch. But now that you've said
Scott's gonna have to send you the link
that,
to
okay,
wherever it is he found, so you can read and be like, let's watch this.
okay,
So all the episodes are on Amazon Prime.
They're on
except-
Amazon Prime.
Like
Okay.
if you have Prime, they're
I do.
stream.
Yeah,
like you don't
we
have to pay
have
for them.
that.
So
Yeah.
except for the newest season, obviously.
okay.
But, yeah.
I will have to.
I'll send you guys the link. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. It's here's something I love about it. So it started back in the 60s,
Mhm.
but they stayed true. They stayed canon to everything.
Mhm.
So imagine what the 1960s portrayed these aliens as.
Yeah.
Okay. The reoccurring aliens, there's 2 that are like the main villains that we
Mhm.
see a lot. The Daleks
Mhm.
and the Cybermen.
Yeah.
The Daleks are like a trash can on wheels. And the
Okay.
Cybermen are like the most atypical robot thing. They still look like that now.
From the 60s.
They still
Yeah.
look
Nice.
terrible, but they do it in 2019, 2018 as these, and I love that.
Nice.
Over the years,
They didn't try to Star Trek them.
Well,
where
like,
they-
Right.
over the years, they tried to polish them up a little bit. Like they'll give different designs to the Cybermen.
Yeah.
They'll have the basic design, but you might see like, oh look, there's like a lot of engravings of the Cybermen that you never saw before because they've got a lot of fucking money now to blow
Yeah.
on
Right.
shit. And then like the Daleks, when the Matt Smith season started, the Daleks,
Come on,
like,
that's it now.
yeah, the Daleks are like they're almost like polished. Like they used to look
Yeah.
like dirty trash cans and shit like that,
Literally,
like you
okay.
said.
Yeah.
But like now they're like polished and like clear colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It
They
looks-
use the same
they
voice.
look
for 'em,
pristine.
though.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty great.
yeah.
It's a good show. It's a good show. So I also watched a movie, and this got me thinking. I hope you guys have seen this movie. So it was on TV, so was the edited version of it. But the movie Pitch Black, starring Vin Diesel, was on.
Ah.
You guys ever see that?
I have not
No,
seen
It's
it.
I
again
haven't seen that.
sci-fi. What do you think about that movie?
Laura, this would be you. I think you guys would enjoy Pitch Black because
Okay.
the Riddick movies afterwards.
You guys
were
know
not
the Riddick movies?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
It's a Riddick movie.
It's a pretty-
Okay.
yeah.
It's the first one with Vin Diesel, and I love it.
It's
Fucking
so
love
fucking
that
good.
fucking
Is
movie.
it?
It's
Okay.
so
we need
fucking
a movie
good.
night, Laura.
Chronicles of Riddick took Riddick and was like,
The second one, right?
that was the second
It
one.
was
Yeah.
trash.
It was not good. I would say it's an entertaining watch,
No.
like one time through.
Okay.
But like
third
it
one-
took Riddick and basically put him on like a bigger scale. Where it's like before he was like a convict trying to escape and just trying to survive and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Now he's like taking on a galactic empire and shit. It's like
So
alright,
the first
whatever.
movie, he's like a wanted fugitive,
Okay.
like in space.
Okay.
And of course, these bounty hunters catch him, and they're trying to bring him back to catch the bounty.
money, yeah.
Yeah.
And their spaceship crashes on this planet, where when it gets dark, there's these aliens.
Okay.
They're not smart. They're just like monsters.
Yeah.
And they have to like fight them off.
Okay.
So it's like a survival movie.
Okay.
And he is just so badass. And he's also the villain. He's a villain at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh, okay.
But he's so it's such a good movie. Pitch Black is so good.
I would call him. I don't think I'd call him a villain. I think he's more of an anti-hero because
Well-
he ends up helping them out, but he doesn't give a shit if any of them die.
Right.
He's like, "Oh, you died, guys. Leave behind. We gotta
Oh,
go.
well,
We got to move."
Right.
The second one, The Chronicles of Riddick, that movie sucked. And then the third one was just called Riddick. And they really tried to copy the first one.
It basically was the first movie with like updated like technology and graphics and shit. So
Yeah.
it basically was the first movie.
Well,
Okay.
in this movie, is it the same planet? No.
Oh, no, it's not the same.
He
planet.
goes to a similar style planet to hide.
Okay.
And they come to this planet to get him.
I want to say in the first movie it was darkness that brought out the creatures. I think the second movie is like rain, like water.
What?
It was a storm that brought out. It was the same thing. It's
yeah.
like the storm's coming and now the creatures are out.
The third one was better than the second one, but the first
Yeah,
one
it was.
just wow.
Really good.
Wow, what a good movie. I forgot how good it was.
I think that's one of those movies that you guys would enjoy.
Okay.
100%. Have you guys been watching anything entertaining?
I have not had time, but like I said, The Haunting of Hill House, I recently watched that. I think that's the most recent thing I've watched, and it was really good. Definitely, you should watch it. I don't want to give anything away because there's a lot.
Is it a typical haunted house with ghosts? That
It is, but there's more to it than that. There's like it. I would describe it as This Is Us meets, I don't know, The Conjuring. This Is Us
I like
meets
the
The Conjuring.
I like the Conjuring.
So
I actually like The
because
Conjuring,
there's
yeah.
a lot of like family drama that happens in it, but it's so good. Like you have to watch it. I can't.
put it on the list.
That's on the list. It's
on
going
the
on the list.
Gee, what are you watching?
Oh, shoot. Well, we were watching The Good Place.
Adam, you watch
Fucking
that?
love that
I
show.
love that show.
I love
like,
that show so much.
Kristen Bell is so funny,
I'm surprised I love
and
that show.
and so is
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. Like, I mean, they're hilarious. But I do like that show.
I
But I
finished,
think
like,
we've watched all the ones that we can.
Are you watching on
and-
Netflix?
Well, we watched it on Netflix, but then he found a way to watch it on NBC. Like, he got the app, so we were able to like stay current
Yeah.
with the episodes because we don't catch it on TV. So there's that one. And what the hell else have we been watching? We watched The Kaminsky Method, which was like one season. It was a Netflix original with Alan Arkin
Oh, Alan Arkin. Yeah.
and Michael Douglas.
Oh, I saw
It
the
actually
trailer
was-
for that.
It was pretty good. Like, they're funny. Alan Arkin was pretty funny, but it was only one season so far. So,
What's the one you were saying about the hormone monsters?
oh. It's a cartoon called Big Mouth, obviously an adult cartoon, but it's these kids that are in middle school and they're all starting to hit puberty. But once they hit puberty, they get this like imaginary hormone monster that only they could see, and it's like influencing them to do certain things like
Can they
jack
communicate?
off and
Can they communicate with the monster?
Pull your dick out.
yeah, they communicate with the monster.
Touch your sleeve. See if Pluto's there.
Yeah.
No, seriously, that's like the picture that I showed you guys earlier of the one hormone monster. Like he's one of the main characters in it, but he convinces his kid to do all this stuff, and he's always masturbating and like getting into trouble, and it's funny.
Sounds like every boy that goes through puberty.
It sounds like
Oh.
Jason Biggs' American Pie humor.
It kind of.
Masturbation comedy. You can't compete. It's great. Never gets old.
I really, I mean, and John thought it was hilarious, and he claims he doesn't like stupid humor, but he does. Like, he watches stuff like that.
We
and
all
he
have
laughs.
guilty pleasures.
But yeah, we both really liked that one. I thought it was funny. But there was 2 seasons, and there's supposed to be another one coming out in 2019. So
Add it to the list.
yeah,
Add it to the list.
yeah, you guys should check it out.
Alright, before we call it quits for this episode, I feel like we should, maybe not, it might not be a discussion kind of thing, but I feel like we should bring up, like, one of the biggest, like, news stories that happened recently. Former President George Bush,
George
Senior,
H.W. Bush, yes.
I was adding the
George
Senior.
Senior, right?
George Senior passed away.
Yes.
So.
Did he really?
Yeah, he died. He's a dead man.
Okay.
I just felt like I should bring that up. I mean, it's a big event that happened.
You brought it up.
Ex-president died.
You brought it
know?
up.
Yes.
Ex-president. Okay, so what are we going with here? How's it make you feel?
Me, I don't care. Not because I don't care about life, but because
Right.
I'm like, I don't know the guy.
People die.
And-
It's a
yeah,
fact. Yeah.
People die, it's a fact.
He was old.
I don't know the guy, and like, he was never on my spectrum growing
Yeah.
up. So it's like,
He wasn't
for me, it was
relevant.
like, he's old. He's 94. That's what 94-year-olds do.
Yes.
So
He was sick for like ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense, but people die.
Yeah.
I will say this about the old geezer. I was not a fan of him as a president, but in hindsight, I would take him back in a heartbeat. Right now. I mean, that's
You
saying something.
seriously took swords right out of
yes.
my mouth.
I feel like he was a war criminal and he did terrible things, and that's why he lost after re-election.
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't.
That
Still?
pales in comparison
Yes,
to what
it
we're
does.
dealing with now.
Yes, it does.
I mean,
yes,
like,
it does.
we've almost reached the point of idiocracy.
I would
if
take
you guys have seen
I
that.
would
that
take-
movie.
George Herbert Walker's 94-year-old dead corpse and Weekend at Bernie's that shit, and it would still be better than Donald Trump.
That's good.
This is true.
Yes.
just imagine
Yeah.
the president sitting in a lawn chair with sunglasses and a tropical shirt.
Right.
Love that movie. Oh.
I don't know. There's a news story. I figured I'd bring it up.
It is a news
So-
story. It is a news story.
It's newsworthy.
What's the policy on the flags being at half-mast?
They've been at half-mast for a while.
Like, since he kicked the bucket, which was like
Yeah.
a solid week ago. How
Yeah.
long? How long?
Been
do
a
they-
while.
How long do we have to mourn?
I wonder if it's because it's an ex-president. That's why they're down longer. I'm wondering if maybe that has.
That's
something
what I
to
want to know.
Possibly.
What's the policy on that?
I mean, I don't know. I know, like I said, I remember driving down the road one day. I was like, "Oh, the flags are at half-mast. What the fuck happened?" And I realized, is this for Bush still?
I mean, when Trump dies, they're not going to do that. They're going to have like fireworks scenes at the end of Return of the Jedi, when they pan to each down. You know what I mean? When the Emperor finally dies, like.
I hope your Amazon Echo is not recording this and sending it to the. they're spying on you.
Jeff Bezos know my heart.
According to usflag.org,
You
10
looked it up.
days.
I did look it up. Is it you found the
10
specific
days.
number? I was gonna read
On
that.
Wikipedia, but you go.
Well, there's no specific
That's
number.
probably
in this
accurate. It's
section
probably
that
like
I'm
close
reading.
to 10 now.
Flying the flag at half-mast, a pertinent
Pretty
section of the flag code says, quote, by order of the president, the flag shall be flown at half-staff upon the death of a principal figure of the United States government and the governor of a state, territory, or possession as a mark of respect to their memory. In the event of the death of the other officials or foreign dignitaries, blah, 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 the flag will be displayed at half-mast according to the president's orders or in accordance with recognized custom practices. Yeah, there it is. 10 days after the death of a sitting. What's a sitting? Oh, yeah, former president and vice president. So yeah, it's like 10 days. So when did he die? Was like the date of his death?
Recent.
Yeah, like super recent.
I feel like it was weeks
wanna
ago,
say,
though.
Yeah, I want to say it was almost 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? George H.
He died November 30th.
Yeah, so
Shit,
like 2 weeks.
it's been longer than
But over 10.
Yeah.
Get those motherfuckers back out there.
Yeah.
We probably have the next tragedy coming real soon. So we need to like at least have them up
We need
for
to
a little bit.
change the rule for that where it's like 3 days. 3 days at most, and then get them back
Yeah.
out.
Like there's
there.
gonna be a school shooting soon, so like we're due. We're due for one of them. So I hate to say it, but it's the facts.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Good show, sir.
Good show. Even without our microphones.
Yeah.
I miss talking into my mic. I miss rocking the mic.
Remind you of Charles?
Did I just get me too again?
You did.
Hey, when I rock the mic right.
Well, Scott, why don't you tell the people how they can get a hold
All
of
right.
For Your Distraction?
So if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can shoot us an email at foryourdistraction@gmail.com. Let us know if you have any fun Me Too stories or terrible ones too.
That's right. At giannamail.com.
Oh yeah,
Gmail.
Gmail. Yeah. Gangsta mail. If you like the show, you can listen to it. There's a couple different ways you can listen to it. We are on SoundCloud. You can search for Your Distraction on there and subscribe to us. We are also on iTunes. Search for Your Distraction, subscribe to us. Adam, you post all the shows on our iTunes. So you can rate us, write us a review, do good stuff on there for this Apple people. Can you listen to iTunes if you don't have an Apple device?
I don't think you can. I've tried downloading. Well, okay. I think you can download iTunes. I think on your phone if you have an Android. I think. Post that on our social media site.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of social media sites, we are on Twitter. Search for Your Distraction. Follow us on there. You can tweet us at podcastfyd. We are also on Facebook. Search for Your Distraction. Give us a like. I like to post a lot of the pop culture news onto our Facebook account. I'll share an article about movies and stuff and whatnot. We're also a member of the Be Real Podcasting Network. Head on over to
Podbean.
Podbean, that's the one. Head on over to Podbean and search for Movie Guys Podcast. They're our sister show. You go to their account, and there you'll find all the members of the Be Real Podcasting Network, including yours truly, the great For Your Distraction. So, are you? I didn't hear you defending Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Because the whole story's not out yet. It's not all
It's
out.
a wait and see.
It's a wait and see. Because here's the thing: Neil deGrasse Tyson has absolutely said, "Come investigate me." Like I absolutely encourage a proper investigation of this. Like that's what I want.
He did, and he also what else?
Like
he wants the investigation, and he basically said, I'm not going to put out a statement because why would you believe the accused?
Yeah.
So
I'm in a wait and see moment right now.
Very good.
I'm waiting and I'm seeing to see how this develops, see what kind of investigation there happens. I mean, it's beyond the statute of limitations if it is true at this point, I think. So at least the first
the rape,
the alleged rape is definitely beyond the statute of limitations. I think everything else, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's been almost 10 years at this point for everything else, except for the except for the assistant thing, but that was more of a creepy thing than anything illegal.
And I don't know that she was Me Too. Like, she was just letting
No, I don't
me
think
know.
I don't think she was actually Me Too because he didn't do anything.
Right, and
He didn't try to drug her. He didn't like force himself on her. Like
He didn't put his hand on her knee.
the most
Right.
amount of touching he did.
after drugging.
The most amount of touching he did was that Native American handshake, which he said, which
Which is
as weird as it is, he said he does it a lot. He says,
Native
he
American
says-
handshake?
yeah,
You-
to feel the pulse.
Yeah, when you
It
feel
is
like
a
the pulse,
thing.
and there's like a Native American handshake where you do it and you can feel like somebody's pulse, and it's meant to like get the vibes,
So
get
you
like the
get-
spiritual vibes off the
It's
other
Neil
person or
deGrasse
something
Tyson.
like that. I don't.
He's like in tune with the universe.
Yeah, but it's like an old, and he says he does that for any close friends. Any close friends that he meets that they're about to like part ways for a while or something like that, or they're coming to an end or something. He does that to, like show friendship or whatever.
When I graduated high school and I had to shake the hand of the principal who I hated, I gave him the old tickle finger. Are you familiar? Shake my hand.
Oh.
That's the old tickle finger. You hit him with the middle finger like this,
It's
and he
so
looks at you, and you look at him, and you give him
weird. It's so weird.
What was he gonna do? What was he gonna do? I got
I
it,
would love
motherfucker.
to see the look on his face.
Tickle finger.
Tickle
So
finger.
shout out to the Kraken, which we were drinking, the rum of the show. Sorry about the sound quality, the poor sound quality. We're gonna get it together.
Yeah.
G, Laura, thanks for joining us. You guys want to come back again?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Remember, respect women,
Yes.
and if your name is Charles and you 10 bar, respect men
men.
too.